Okay, so hey guys, so today I really wanted to share with you an updated Too Faced makeup collection. I've been really excited to shoot this video, and I really wanted to do it when I was wearing a lot of Too Faced products. And I'm wearing a lot of them today. You guys know that Too Faced is my all-time favorite brand, and I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to apologize for this, but I might be a little off in this video because I am extremely tired, but I still decided to shoot a video today. So we'll see if I get through it or not. So without further ado, let's jump right in. I'm going to start out with eyeshadow palettes. You guys know that Too Faced makes my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes. That's why they're my all-time favorite brand, is basically because I'm obsessed with their eyeshadows. There are other things that I do love, but their eyeshadows are amazing to me. So I have this stack right here. These are 5. I have 10 eyeshadow palettes from Too Faced. And then I have, other ones that are basically staples in people's collection. And then I have a holiday palette. So let's go through the holiday palette first because it's just sitting on my lap and it's just easier to go through it first. So this one was the Too Faced exclusive Paris palette to Sephora. And this one I believe was called the Le Grand Palais. And it opens up like this, and then you have the staircase in the front, and it did come with a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, a Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and a Too Faced Melted Peony mini lipstick. I gave that to my sister though because I already have the full size, and I didn't need a mini one that I was never going to use. And then I also have this is the actual eyeshadow palette, and then you open it up, and this is what it looks like. It is so beautiful. This is actually really nice to me. I've only used it twice ever since I talked about, forgot what video I talked, oh yeah, I made a video of like a eyeshadow palette review roundup, and I reviewed a lot of new palettes that I ended up picking up, and this was one of them. I still have only used it twice since then, but I only used it around the holidays, so hopefully I'll be able to pull this out and use it again, but it really is gorgeous, so I'm not going to go through all the shades, but this is really pretty. This was limited edition, so I'm not going to go into detail if you weren't able to get it. I'm sorry, but I actually keep this one on display in my room because I wanted something a little bit of Too Faced and something that's a little bit of makeup that's in my room that I could display, and I thought that this was so perfect to display in my room on my bookshelf because, hello, you can just keep it like this and keep it in your room, and I have no room for this in my bathroom, and I didn't want to throw away the box because the box is so beautiful, so why not just display it? So that is the first one, and then we're going to get into all of the smaller ones and, other eyeshadow palettes. So the first one I have is basically one that I don't use anymore, but I keep it for nostalgic reasons, and you guys know why. Because this is my first eyeshadow palette ever. This is the Too Faced French and Fabulous palette. We'll never get rid of it. This is the only eyeshadow palette that I've ever hit pan on. Besides my Sephora palette, which I got rid of because that shit took up too much room and it was getting too old. But yeah, you guys know I will never get rid of this. I hit complete pan on Poodle Puff Pink right here. I was obsessed with that shade. These are amazing shadows and I love it. It's just like, it has such sentimental value to me. Oh my god. That I will never throw it out. So I have Totally Toasted Brown, Totally Toasted Beige, on my beige, Poodle Puff Raisin, Poodle Puff Pink, Ooh and Ah Black, and Mess in a Dress. And then the bronzers were Pink Leopard Bronzer and Sun Bunny Bronzer. These are 2 very popular bronzers from Too Faced, but I never touched the bronzers, but I used the crap out of the eyeshadows. A lot of them I put like huge dents in them. I used this as like an eyeliner, and this I used like all the time all over the lid. Oh my god, I loved this palette so much. So I used this so freaking much, and I can't believe I never picked up an eyeshadow palette after this until like the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette was like basically my first neutral palette after like 10 years. So yeah. And then let's get into some of the other eyeshadow palettes. So I have 4 of these smaller eyeshadow palettes from Too Faced, and these are like the smaller ones in the tins. So these are the 4 that I have, so I'm going to go through each and every one for you. So the first one I believe I got was this baby right here, and this is my Holy Grail neutral palette. Well, one of my Holy Grails. I have another one that I'll share with you in a minute. This is the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. I did have this in my last video because I've been using this for like a year already. And I absolutely love the packaging on these smaller palettes because I love these tins. So this is the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, and this is what it looks like right here. I'm going to hold it this way though because the mirror is not going to blind you. I am working on hitting pan on the at least one of these shadows in this palette. I'm hoping to hit pan on this shadow right here. As you can see, I've made a really big dent in it, so hopefully I will at some point. I've been using this a lot more often now, but I swear to God, if you're looking for a solid neutrals palette and you're really not like comfortable with color and you're just first starting out with makeup, this is so perfect for you because you can create anything from like a really natural look to a really amazing like evening look, because these 2 shadows are so beautiful, or these shadows right here are so pretty for evening looks. It's just such a great palette. I love it. This is a solid palette for me, and it's so funny because I am such a warm toned girl, and this is like my Holy Grail natural palette, and these are so cool toned in here, but they're so beautiful. So we have Heaven, Cashmere Bunny, and Sexpresso, Silk Teddy, Push Up, and Erotica, Nudie, Honey Pot, and Chocolate Martini. So I love this. My favorite shade is Silk Teddy. I'll probably just swatch like my favorite shades from each palette. But that is Silk Teddy right there. That is the one I'm trying to hit pan on, the one that I've made the biggest dent in. It's so beautiful. And I love Nudie as well. But yeah, this is an amazing palette. Then the next one that I have is the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette. You guys know how much I love this. I'm not going to go too much into how much I love this palette, but the packaging is so adorable and I love it. So this is the Sugar Pop palette, and this is what it looks like. For somehow I lost the makeup guide in here. So we have Rock Candy, Macaron, and Malted Milk Ball, Strawberry Ice, Sugared Violet, and Blackberry, Peach Fuzz, Bubblegum, and Blue Raspberry. I think Bubblegum and Blue Raspberry are my faves. They're so pretty. Like, so pretty. I love these shades. I use these a lot. That's what they look like right there. That's the, obviously, Blue Raspberries on the top and the Bubblegums on the bottom. I love this. This is like my favorite spring and summer palette. I've only used it about twice this spring, but in the summer, I'm definitely going to use it more. So, yeah, I love it. And I'm trying to hit pan on at least one of these shadows too, but I'm probably not going to. Then the next one, then it's probably the only one that I don't really use at all, but I did get this in the Too Faced mystery bag. This is the Too Faced Rock and Roll palette. I didn't really pay that much for this, so it's not really a huge deal that I don't really use it, but that's what it looks like right here. The packaging's so cute, but I just find myself not gravitating towards this at all. But I have it in my collection because, hey, it was an eyeshadow palette that I didn't really... I mean, I know my best friend Liz loves this palette and uses it, like, all the time because I got her, like, super into Too Faced and now she absolutely loves it. And this is probably, like, her favorite palette from the brands. She uses it all the time. I might just end up giving it to her at some point because I've only used it once since I got it. And I got it in, like, November during, like, Black Friday. So we have Rockability, Rap, and Ska, New Wave, Pop, and Heavy Metal, and New Romantic, Glam Rock, and Punk. So maybe I'll get more use out of it at some point. Maybe I'll use it for a night look. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll use this weekend when I go out, but I just don't end up using it. But it is a really cute palette. So hopefully I'll use it at some point, or maybe I'll give it to my best friend Becca because she doesn't have that many eyeshadow palettes. And then the last small tin that I have, and probably I love this palette so freaking much. This palette is amazing. This is the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. This is the newest addition to my collection of these. And this palette is amazing. And this is what it looks like right here. So cute. Love the peanut butter and jelly packaging with the sandwich on it and everything. And this is what it looks like right here. This one I'm actually wearing on my eyes today, and I absolutely love it. So we have peach, Spread the Love, peanut butter, and peanut butter cup. I don't know why I said peach. I have like the peach palette on the mine. Bananas, peanut butter, and peanut brittle, and jam. And I always get the peanut butter shakes mixed up. Extra Creamy, Jelly, and Nuts About You. I'm wearing peanut butter in the crease, Nuts About You in the crease as well, peanut butter cup on the outer corners, bananas on the lid, which is my favorite shade from this palette, and Extra Creamy on the brow bone. I just want to swatch this shade. It's so pretty. This is what bananas looks like. Do you see that? Do you see that pigmentation? Like, come on. Really? And it's super soft and buttery. That's what it looks like right there. I love that shade so much. It's so beautiful. And then peanut butter is really pretty too. Is that what it looks like right there? It's just a solid palette. I love this. Sorry, my brother has to come in and interrupt me. But yeah, I love this palette so much. It's amazing. My family bugs the crap out of me when I try to film something. So yeah, those are the 4 smaller ones that I have. And then I'll share the bigger ones. The first one that I have is the Too Faced Stardust Vegas Nay palette. This was actually like the only one that I was like kind of really hesitant to buy. But then my best friend ended up buying it with me. So that's why I ended up getting it. So that's what it looks like right here. This palette is really, really pretty. I haven't used it in a little while. But I basically use all these other palettes that I'm talking about like on a weekly basis because I love them so much. But this is a really great palette as well. So we have Chandelier, Millennial and Girls Night, Selfie, Showgirl and Jackpot, Pink Pearl, The Strip and Follow Me, and Double Tap Golden Nugget and Sin City. I've used this a lot for like evening looks, neutral looks. It's a solid palette. The shades in here are so pigmented and so beautiful. Millennial's a really gorgeous color, and Girls Night. I really love both of these. Oh, they're so pretty. But the mattes in here are so nice too. And let's swatch one of the, I think Showgirl is my favorite lid shade in here. Yeah, they're really, really pretty. Those are the ones on top. Look at that Showgirl shade. It's really gorgeous. So I'm definitely going to bust this out next week and use it because I need to use it. And then, of course, we have the bigger palettes. And I have, of course, we have all 3 of the chocolate bar palettes. I mean, come on. Obviously, I have all 3 of them. So the first one, obviously, is, oh my god, is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. I mean, it's the original, and it's amazing. I love it. This is what it looks like right here. I don't know why it's upside down. This is the slimmer packaging, and I love it so much. And this is what it looks like right here. Oh my god, I love this palette so much. It's so nice. I'm just going to keep the insert on so I can see the shades correctly. Why is this the wrong way? I don't know why. Let's just keep it like this. So we have Gilded Ganache, White Chocolate, Milk Chocolate, Black Forest Truffle, and Triple Fudge, Salted Caramel, Marzipan, Semi-Sweet, Strawberry Bonbon, Candied Violet, and Amaretto, Hazelnuts, Creme Brulee, Hot Chocolate, Cherry Cordial, and Champagne Truffle. This is such an amazing palette. I know so many people love this palette. I love it, but I like one of the other chocolate bars a little bit more. My favorite shades in here would have to be, oh my god, this shade right here and this shade. Marzipan and Creme Brulee. These shades are so pretty. Let's see. Do I have room? Let's just watch them over here. They look like that. So gorgeous. And I really like this shade as well. This matte shade. I think this one's called Salted Caramel. Yeah. So gorgeous. Like, that pigmentation is beautiful. They're so buttery, so beautiful, so blendable. You can get so many freaking looks out of this palette. It's amazing. It's just a great palette. So, again, if you're looking for a solid palette that you want, like, a bunch of different looks out of, this is an amazing palette. So, love that. And it is a lot of people's favorite for a reason. Then the next one, of course, is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. I know that this might not be some people's favorites. They either hate this palette or they absolutely love this palette. I love this palette. This one I actually love more than the Chocolate Bar because this is my other Holy Grail palette. So that's what it looks like right here. I love it. I use this all the time. I love it so much. So we have licorice, coconut cream, nougat, truffled and hot fudge. Sorry, I can't really read the names right now. Cocoa chili. Why? Everybody's texting me right now. Pink sugar, pudding, blueberry swirl, peanut butter, and frosting. Obviously, peanut butter is the reason why they made the peanut butter and jelly palette. So I have that shade in the peanut butter and jelly palette and in this palette as well. But I like Too Faced palettes more because they don't do half as many repeats as Urban Decay does. So I'm glad that they always come out with original shades in their palettes. Then we have rum raisin, mousse, caramel, bonbon, and buttered pecan. So let's swatch a couple. My favorites in here are probably caramel and bonbon. They're so pretty. These two shades right here, I love them. That's what I look like right there. These two, I always gravitate towards like really warm shades because that's just how I am. And then mousse as well is a really great matte shade in here. That's what it looks like right there. This one right here. I love this palette. It's solid and amazing, and I love it, and I use it all the time. So yeah, love it. And then of course the other one and the last chocolate bar palette is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. Bonbons palette. And that's what it looks like right here. For me, this has the absolute cutest packaging out of the three. I absolutely love the packaging because, you know, I'm a sucker for pink. And I love the packaging for this. It's adorable. But this is actually my least favorite one. I still really love it, but it's the one that I feel like I can't really get as many looks out of as the other two. Because I feel like I'm always doing the same look with this palette. I don't know. But it's really pretty. So that's what it looks like right there. That is what it looks like. So we have almond truffle. I cannot see. Satin sheets, which is basically my favorite shade. Sprinkles, molasses chip, and malted. Then we have cashew chew, cotton candy, cafe au lait, Bordeaux, mocha, and black currant. Dark truffle, pecan, praline, totally fetch, Earl Grey, and divinity. So my favorite shades are satin sheets, which is this shade right here. It's so pretty. And molasses chip is a really nice shade too. So these, but it's like, they're super beautiful, these shades, but it's like I just feel like I'm always gravitating towards using these shades, you know? But they're super pigmented, if you can see those. They're like more metallic than the other ones, this one and this one. See how pretty those are? Really nice shades. So I use it, but I don't find myself like really like getting any versatile looks out of this. But it is really pretty. It's a solid palette. I mean, it's Too Faced. I still absolutely love it. I just like don't reach for it as much as the other ones. I still use it a lot, but I still think the other two are much better than that one. And then the last one, which is probably one of my new all-time favorite palettes. I just love this palette so much. I know some people don't like it, but I love it. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I'm like, Peach, the Sweet Peach palette. I'm retarded right now, but this is amazeballz. I love it so much, and I love the packaging. So cute. And this is what it looks like right here. Oh my god, I die. I die for this palette. It's amazing. So we have White Peach, Luscious, Just Peachy, Bless Her Heart, Tempting, and Charmed, I'm sure. Nectar, Cobbler, Candy Peach, Bellini, Peach Pit, and Delectable, I really can't see. Beaches and Cream, Georgia, Caramelized Puree, Summer Yum, and Talk Derby to Me. The reason why I basically really love this palette is for this shade right here. This shade is absolutely amazing, and this one is called Luscious. I'm like sticking the palette on my lips, but it's so beautiful. I die for this shade. It's just amazing. And that's what it looks like right there on the top there. Look at that. Look at that shade. Like, come on. I love it. And then I also really love Nectar. Is really beautiful. Look how pigmented that shit is. And that's what it looks like right there on the end. Really gorgeous. I'm not going to swatch everything, but I love this. I know some people don't like it, but I freaking love it. I've already like raved about it in my favorites for the past like 2 months because I've only had it for 2 months, but I've been using this like crazy and I love it. I love it. I love this. So those are all of my eyeshadow palettes. So let's move on to a different stuff. So the first thing is the one and only foundation that I have from Too Faced, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm in the shade Vanilla. I actually really do love this foundation. This is probably my other favorite product from the brand besides the eyeshadow palettes. Let's just put my sleeves up. I'm getting a little bit hurt. But this foundation is amazing. It's really nice to use as like a full coverage foundation, but it still looks so natural and so pretty on the skin. I wear this when I'm like going out or when I want something that's a little bit more full coverage. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing the Tarte foundation today. But I use this the most out of like, this is my favorite like full coverage foundation because I'm not a full coverage girl. But this is a really beautiful like medium to full coverage, and it looks like, it doesn't look as natural as it claims to be, but it does make you look flawless. So I really do love this. And it has like a natural medium to full coverage finish, and it's so beautiful on the skin. So I love this. Then the next thing I have is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. I really like this. I haven't used it in a little while, but it's very hydrating. It's a super popular primer, and I use my Smashbox primers a lot more often than this, but I basically used up the Too Faced Primed and Poreless primer, and actually I might have to get rid of this because this says it only lasts for 6 months, and it's definitely been over 6 months, so I might have to get rid of it. But this is a solid primer. It's amazing. It really does help prep your skin and moisturize it for foundation. Then let's get into some of my other favorite products from Too Faced. We have the blushes. We have 2 of the Love Flush blushes, and then we have 1 of the Sweethearts blushes. So the first one is the Too Faced Love Flush blush in the shade Baby Love. This one's a really, really pretty neutral blush on the cheeks. I really like it. They're not my favorite blushes, but they do their job, and I think that this is really pretty on the skin. That's what it looks like right there. Do I have any room to swatch it? No, you're not going to see that. But it is really, really pretty. And the design is freaking adorable. And then the other one I have is called Justify My Love. The packaging is adorable. The packaging is freaking adorable. And this is a really pretty pink shade. I mean, I think these are pretty blushes. They're not anything like amazing, but they're really pretty. So I like them. So those are the 2 blushes that I have. And then the other one I have is the Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush in the shade Candy Glow. I really can never say their names. And again, the super adorable packaging. And that's what it looks like right there. It has like an ombre effect to it. And it has like 3 different shades in it. You're supposed to like swirl it together. So it's really pretty on the skin. And then the other face product that I have is my favorite. Like, if I didn't have any of those blushes and lost this too, I couldn't live without this because I absolutely love this. This is the Too Faced Candlelight Glow Highlighting Powder Duo in the shade Rosy Gold. This is so gorgeous on the skin. If we could open it, that'd be nice. And that's what it looks like right there. It's so pretty. Like, super pretty. Look at that. Look at that pigmentation right there. And that's what it looks like on my hand. It's really, really pretty. I might have to get a better swatch for you guys. For some reason, I'm like really terrible like swatching on my left hand on my right hand because I'm a righty, but it is really, really pretty. Like, ooh, yeah, there we go. There's that glow. There's that glow we're looking for. But I love it. I think it's amazing. Let's swatch the blushes for you guys. I'm just seeing what else is here. There's really not that much here, which is surprising because everything's an eyeshadow palette. That is the blush. So it does swatch really, really nicely. Really nicely. The Justify My Love. And then this is the natural blush in Baby Love. That's what it looks like right there. It's really pretty. It's like a neutral baby, like baby pink color. It's a little pinky. It's like a rosy. No, it's like very neutral. It's like a neutral mauve-y color. I don't know how to explain it because I'm retarded. So those are the face products that I have. Now let's move on to some other products. So I have 3 of the mini Too Faced Better Than Sex mascaras. The reason why I have 3 of these is because they always throw these into like every single like sample of everything. I used to really love this mascara. Now I really don't use it that much, and I just keep these for backups because I don't have the original one anymore. I like it. It's a nice mascara, but it's a little bit too chunky for me. I believe I got one of these in the Vegas Night palette. I got this one in the Holiday palette. And this one I can't remember. Probably like a free gift with purchase from like Ulta. But it's nice. I use it when I can, but I don't use it like all the time. Oh, and then the other face product that I have is another one that came in the Black Friday mystery bag. Both of these products came in the mystery bag. This is the Too Faced Soulmates Ross and Rachel Blushing Bronzer. This is like the Friends bronzer that they named after Friends, obviously. This is the blush, and then this is the bronzer. I've used it a few times to bronze. I've never used the blush, but I've used the bronzer. It's nice, but it's not, like, amazing, but it is pretty on the skin. And then this is the Too Faced Retractable Bronze Bouquet Brush. I tried to use this for bronzing. I don't know how I feel about it. It's nice, and it's really super soft on the skin. I might try and use it again to try and bronze my skin because I don't really use bronzer. I'm a really big contour girl because I'm really light, so I don't feel like I really need to bronze my skin. I just like adding a little bit of definition to add a little bit of color to my skin, but maybe I will use this more often in the summertime. And then the last thing I have is just this little glitter that I got from the Too Faced Vegas Night palette. And it's in the color Nude Beam. It's pretty on the lid, but I don't really use it that much because I'm not really a huge fan of lid of loose shadows. And then the last things that we have are just lip products. So the first things that I have are the Too Faced Color Drenched lipsticks, and I have 4 of them. And these are the ones in the gold packaging because these are the original ones. So I have Naked Dolly, Nude Beach, Naughty Nude, and Taffy. These I don't really like too much, but I have worn them enough. Like, I've definitely worn these enough to say that I'm not a huge fan, but I do like them. So I'll just swatch them for you. They are very pretty on the lips. I just find I can never get an even application out of them. So that first one is called Naked Dolly. The second one is called Nude Beach, which is probably my favorite one. Oh my god, I'm so bad at swatching with my left hand. And that's what it looks like right there. The next one is called Taffy, which is this really pretty pinky shade. I probably should show them to you, right? This one is Taffy. And that's what it looks like right there. Right? Is that Taffy? I guess so. And then the last one is called Naughty Nude, which is the one I've had the longest. I got 3 of them with a promo for 21 Days of Beauty for Ulta, so they were only $10. This was the only one I ever paid full price for, but I got that like way before 21 Days of Beauty. That one is that one right there. And this one I really love too. That one is Naughty Nude. So those are the 4 of those that I have. And then the rest of the lip products are all melted lipsticks because you guys know these are like what they're known for basically for their lipsticks. So these are the melted lipsticks that I have. These are not all melted lipsticks. I have 5 regular melted lipsticks, or 6 actually. I have 3 of the melted metal lipsticks. Sorry, they keep on like going all over the place. It's a pain in the ass. And then I have 2 of the melted chocolate lipsticks, so I will share all of them with you. So the first one is the Too Faced Melted Nude lipstick. This is one of my favorite lipsticks ever, but this is a little bit old, so I'm not going to swatch it for you. I'm actually going to get rid of it because it's too old. Then I have Melted Marshmallow. Am I going to swatch all of these? I guess I will. Why not? Why not? You only live once. Why not? So this one, I'm insane. This one is Melted Marshmallow. This one is so pretty. Then the next one we have, where is my Melted Peony? Here it is. I'm like, where are you? Like, for reals? And that's what it looks like right there. Oh my god, it's such a pain swatching with my left hand. I really can't do this. This is like one of the most popular shades, but it's so pretty on the lips. I haven't worn these in forever though because I've been wearing so many other lipsticks, and that's what it looks like right there. And the next one is Melted Candy. This one is so pretty. This is one of my favorites. We're just going to wipe off some of these eyeshadows here, and we're going to swatch on this hand because it's going to be so much easier. This one was like the last one I needed to like complete my collection of these when I was like obsessed with them. They're really pretty. They have like a really nice jelly consistency, and they're really comfortable on the lips. So that's one is Melted Candy. And then the last red one I have is Melted Strawberry. I'm just going through and swatching them and not really showing them. I've talked about these like so many times. And that's what it looks like right there. It's a really pretty bright red. I know they kind of look the same from here. And then the newest one that I've gotten that I haven't worn yet, but I got this in the mystery box. This one is called Melted Rainbow. I'm so excited to wear this. It looks like such a gorgeous shade. It reminds me of Lime Crime's Utopia. And I might find my new replacement for it because they did discontinue that shade, but I did order a backup of it when they were discontinuing it. But it looks so beautiful. I haven't worn it yet because it's like a perfect summer shade. So I can't wait to wear that. And then I have 3 of the Melted Metal lipsticks that I'll share with you. So the first one is called Melted Metallic Debutante. Oh my god, there's like so much dust on these. What the frick? And these ones are a little bit different because they have a metallic finish. This one is really nice actually on the lips. This is one of my favorite ones. I think it's really pretty. I know a lot of people don't like these, but I think it's really pretty. Look at that. It is really pretty. It's that top one right there. Then the next one is called Melted Metallic Tutu. I actually hate this one because I think this one like barely shows up on your lips, but I still have it, but I might honestly get rid of this one too. It just doesn't really have like the same metallicness as the other two do. And that's what it looks like right there. See, it's not really as pigmented. And then the last one is Melted Metallic Bunny, which is a really pretty like hot pink metallic shade. Oh my god, that swatch is terrible! Oh my god, I'm so excited to take my makeup off after this. You have no idea. I'm so tired and I feel like shit. But that's what it looks like right there. It's a really pretty hot pink shade. And then I have 2 of the Melted Chocolate lipsticks. I actually really love these. The first one is called Melted Milkshake. Melted Chocolate Milkshake. I knew it had like a third name in there. I just forgot what it was. This is so pretty. Like, these are so nice on the lips. And that's what it looks like right there. Love it. And then the other one is Melted Chocolate Honey. And this one is a little bit darker than the milkshake one. And that's what it looks like right there. I've worn these quite a few times. I really like them because I got them during like Christmas. Sorry, my boyfriend texted me. Give me 1 second. And then the last products that we have, there's actually 3 products left, but they're all lip products, are the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipsticks. These are like basically the newest addition for lipsticks because I haven't gotten any new lipsticks from them since the chocolate ones. So these are the 2 shades that I have. The first one is called Child Star and the other one is called Sell Out. So this first one is called Child Star. It's such a pretty nude color. So pretty. That's what it looks like right there on the top. And then this one is called Sell Out. This one I'm actually wearing on my lips. It's so pretty, right? I love this shade. I actually really love these. And this one is Sell Out right here. I know a lot of people are kind of on the fence on them, but I absolutely love them. So I would definitely recommend these. They're super comfortable on the lips. And they might not last as long as other liquid lipsticks do when it comes to like eating. But, you know, I've been wearing this all day and it hasn't faded or anything. I've just reapplied it like a couple of times. It might feel drying when you first put it on, but after you've been wearing it for a while, or like after like 10 minutes after you've applied it, you basically feel like you're wearing nothing. So I really like them. And then the last thing I have is the newest lipstick to my collection. This is the Too Faced La Matte Color Drenched Matte Lipstick in the shade When in Doubt. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's different from the color drenched lipsticks like the original ones because they're gold. And this one is black. So that's what it looks like right here. And then this is what the color looks like. And I am kind of obsessed with this. It is really, really nice on the lips. And that's what it looks like right there. If I could just get rid of the other color drenched lipsticks and just have this and like a couple more shades of these, I really love these, but I'm going to hold off on picking up more because your girl needs no more lipsticks right now because your girl is too overwhelmed with lipsticks. But yeah, that is everything. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, CW819, and my Twitter is PokerFace819, and my Snapchat is PokerFace819. And let me know in the comments below what your favorite Too Faced product is if you are a Too Faced fan. And thanks, guys. Bye!